and I almost fell to the ground. Above the sky so high, for the first time in my life, I dream of a lonely sky. I must learn to fly. Now I have no need to try, because my wings soar up, lifting me so high. Through the wind and rain, through the stormy change, I began my dance with the wind, and it was uplifting. And then a storm came, and my will began to rain, and I almost fell to the ground. So I must learn to fly, open my wings in light, flat my heart deep inside. No more will I fall, I will glide amongst the stars. I will learn to fly, will learn to fly. So I begin to dance again. The journey has not come to an end, and I sit on a branch, waiting for my last dance. It will never end. So I take my last thing, and I hold to my feet, and I open my wings, and then I fly so high into the sky. With the song in my heart and the dance in my feet, I can't believe I'm flying free. And I show you who I am, gliding on the wind. Show me who you are, and I'll show you my feet. Then I open my wings, and then I fly so high into the sky. With the song in my heart and the dance in my feet, I can't believe I'm flying free. And I show you who I am, gliding on the wind. Show me who you are, and I'll show you my lucky star. For I open my wings, and I dance in the sea. Here I am for you to bring. So I must learn to fly, open my wings as I begin to fly.
On the road to destiny, find the path that's meant to be. Leave the past behind, it's time to set your spirit free. Step forth with courage, ready for the battle now. From the easy way to the hard way, to the unseen road somehow. To unfold a wandering, find the path that leads you home. Take a leap of faith, don't be afraid to roam. Through the 5 paths you'll discover what's true. Keep pushing forward, 'cause destiny's waiting for you. Walk with determination, feel the fire deep within. On this journey of a lifetime, let your journey begin. Leave behind the doubts, the fears, and the strife setting us free through swirling mist. The future I see, guiding souls like a river to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot unfold, let it explain the path that lies ahead with no refrain. Unseen whispers in the night, revealing secrets hidden from sight. With ancient wisdom I'll ignite the flames of truth, burning so bright. Ethereal cards, they hold the key, unlocking mysteries, setting us free through swirling mist. The future I see, guiding souls like a river to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot.
Good morning, my beautiful stars. Happy Monday to all of you. Oh, gotta fix my camera just a little bit here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that's good. All right, guys, and happy and welcome into Live. Welcome into my beautiful new star crashing my stream. Looks like you're wonderful thing. Nice to see you. Pause. Nice to see everybody jumping on in. Good morning, everybody. I had an awesome weekend. I really tried to recoup my spoons this weekend. I'm going to start reading these off a little bit, right? But it's Monday morning, so we got to talk about the weekend a little bit. Oh my God, if you are in America right now, you're probably going, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't want to hear it. Whatever your political stuff is, keep it to yourself. Whatever you decide to do in November is whatever you decide to do in November. I have my personal favorites. I know you have your personal favorites. Let's keep it friendly here, guys. But I am not pulling for the Chief Cheeto head in charge here. So I don't care if it's Kamala. I don't care if it's Hillary. I don't care who it is. But you know what? Whoever we have as the presidential nominee for November is what we'll have. So we'll figure it all out, guys. Don't worry about it. Anyway, back to what we're here to do, okay? So I wanted to touch it just for a little bit. It is a crazy effing year for political. Oh my God. I was like, no, really? You're going to do this now? You couldn't have done this like 6 months ago? You know, when we would have maybe had a chance to prove to everybody that, you know, and everyone's going blah, 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 blah about this, blah, blah, blah about that. Anyway, guys, we are here to do Ethereal fire readings. I am the unknown prophet. As you can see behind me, my pretty little sign tells you that. And as we are walking into this beautiful week ahead, guys, I am excited because on Friday, I get to go see Deadpool. So, I'm very excited. Me and my wife are having a date day on that day. We'll still be doing morning readings, but it's going to be like, I'm going to go take a nap right after stream. I'm going to make sure we're all ready for it. We're going to make sure everything's good to go that day. So anyway, guys, I have a couple people who jumped in the queue here. I do ethereal fire readings. I use my custom-made, homemade deck, the 5 Paths Tarot, to divine the best possible path for you. Liv, hello, and welcome in. Why don't you give me your numbers and your question? And if you need me to explain anything to you guys, please let me know. It should be right there in the screen, though, that tells you exactly how I work here. So, if you need me to remind you, Liv, please give me a shuffle amount 1 through 10. Please give me an answer amount 1 through 52. Put your question as simply as possible so I can understand it, and then we're gonna go from there. And everything else we reveal along the way. And in case you guys are new here and I missed you for some reason, just let me know that, guys, because every once in a while I don't have a mod or anything like that. I'm doing this all by myself. So, thank you very much for being patient with me. Yes, here are the instructions once again. 1 through 10. So I need you to pick a number 1 through 10. That's how many times you want me to shuffle the deck. Then I need you to pick a number 1 through 52, and that's where the answers to the question is just, that's it. So you want a general reading, so that's the number you pick is where I start to do the reading from. So let's say you do 1, 2, 3, I start on the third card. So if they say 3, okay, well then the third card is where I start. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to start doing my cleansing shuffle for you guys, so that I can get my cards all warmed up and ready for you. See, see, you heard me, you listened, and we're good to go. So what I do now is I just get my cards all ready, and then I shuffle them. I do this before any and all readings. I just do a general shuffle until my cards say, we're ready for you. Okay, so when they say, we're ready for where your shuffles are at, here we go with your 9 official shuffles, because they like it here. So we start right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have to do that. I have to redo that. 8 and 9. All right. Now the 17th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then the 17th card is now on top. So here are the 16 cards. They go on the bottom of the deck. Now I've got the only 3 cards that I need for you, my friend, and here is your general reading for today. All I promise to do is to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I will absolutely light your world on fire and set your world ablaze if I need to. I will help move you in a positive direction, and I will help you see what you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know, and I don't sugarcoat it here. So here we go with your reading for today. Live what you need to know for today, and what you need to know to help you with whatever's going on in your life. All right? Can you hear me okay? Can everyone hear me okay? I do have a little bit of a growl in my voice today. I'm trying to keep hydrated, but it's just my voice is just that way sometimes. So, because I can change my voice whenever I want to different things, so it kind of gets that weird. I need a break from that certain tone, and right now high is a little high for me. So whenever you're ready, Liv, let me know you're ready, and we'll get going on what I need to tell you. Thank you for letting me be patient and tell you what's going on. I'm going to have a cigarette break. This is just tobacco in here. I just don't have any tubes right now. So we just smoke it out of my normal bong thingy. All right, ready, good. And if you guys get ads for any reason, just say ads, and I'll wait for the ads to end. Okay, here we go for what you need to know today. So, Liv, from what I'm feeling from your energy right now, it feels like you've been trying to kind of pull back a little bit and kind of reconsider how you're going to go about doing things for a while. You've kind of accumulated it and gone, this worked, that didn't work, this worked, that didn't work. And you've had to start to say to yourself, I need to make a more solid plan of goals for me to follow. I need like a step-by-step of how do I get to what I actually want. And now we're starting to set that down in our life. And we're trying to make an easy to follow plan that sets small goals, lets us celebrate those goals, and lets us go to the next step, which brings us one step closer to the dream that we hold in our hearts to be true, the biggest one we have. It does take us a little bit of time to get there because that's what the easy path is all about. It's about making a plan. It's about celebrating one step at a time. It's about saying, I met this goal. I need to celebrate from this goal. I need to rest from this goal. I need to recoup from this goal. I need to re energize to this new goal and rebirth to this new goal and get ready to make this new step and then make that first step and blah, 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 and repeat, repeat. It can take 5 or 3 steps. You decide how long it takes, but it does take a little bit longer than what I call the hard path. But we're going to move to what's going on in life right now. So what are we trying to make a plan of? You know, we have come to the conclusion that there are a couple of habits or things that we do that don't really bring us a whole lot of happiness, but we do them all of the time. We have these things within us that feel so comfortable to us, we just don't think we could live without them. But the truth is, they're probably the things we need to get rid of the most. And those are what I like to call your bad furniture. So the inner oak card is all about saying to yourself, it's time for a refresh of my home. Because inside of this tree is a combination of you allowing yourself to move out old bad patterns and move new good patterns in. So you move out the old furniture and move in the new furniture. So we're deciding what goes in the house right now and what will bring me to my next stage, which is a maturity level of knowing who I am, knowing what my path is, knowing what my goal is, the next step after this one. So it's getting to know what you want to keep and what you want to throw away. And everything is on the table, and there are certain things that will never be on the table. And that's what you're just kind of deciding right now. And it's okay to take that time. That's what the easy path has been for, to show you that you don't have to do it all at once, that it can take time and progress over moments. But what you're trying to achieve here in this moment here is you are tired of people putting you into a box. People seem to put you in a box of, this is only what I see you could ever be. And people like to put you in that little image. It's kind of like taking a Polaroid photo and saying, that's all you will ever be. When you know for damn sure that that's just one piece of the puzzle that is the real reflection of who you are. The image you choose to show the world is just that snapshot. So why aren't we allowing ourselves to break free of our own preconceived ideals of our notions of image and what I'm reflecting to the world? Like, what if the world is showing me happiness, am I showing it happiness back? Am I reflecting the same thing it's showing me? Or am I being true to myself and doing what I know I want to reflect onto others? So knowing yourself and seeing yourself in that image is saying, I either know myself very well. I like to call this the mask card because it's the mask you choose to wear card. It's either you choose to wear the mask or you choose to smash the mask. What image do you choose to show the world? And that's why you're going through this moment in your life right now, Liv, is what I'm feeling from these cards and from what I'm feeling from you is, why are we going through all of this though? What is going on in our lives that we really need to understand? What is the lesson that whatever the universe is trying to tell us, we are trying to tell ourselves, whatever that is. And this is called the Destiny card. And the Destiny card represents why you're going through everything you're going through. And the Birch card is all about resilience. Because in nature, here in Minnesota, a paper birch tree is one of the most resilient trees in nature here in Minnesota, because up to about 25 degrees minus Celsius, Fahrenheit, they will have water running up and down and through them the whole entire winter. So up to a certain degree, they never stop having water within them. They're always constantly feeding themselves and giving themselves that refreshing rebirthing stuff. but it can't just use that alone in order to survive. It has to build a resilience up to other things. So what a paper birch tree does in nature that's very unique is it peels off the skin that's no longer serving its purpose anymore, not damaging the tree, but strengthening the tree. And that's what you're doing now is building up that resilience. It's not a cut in the skin, it's a dent in the armor that we are now reforging down. Because when you temper old things over and over and over and over again, you make it stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. That's what you're doing now is building that shield and building that readiness to say, hell you, fuck you to the world. I don't care what you think of me. I'm going to be me no matter what. I'm making a promise to myself to be resilient enough to believe in my dreams, believe in myself. And if I can't find the answers, I'm willing to find the help and resources I need to get there. That is your general reading for today there, Liv. I hope that answered some questions for you. If you have a question or something you want to ask me, go ahead and ask me. I will be happy to. Otherwise, if that, hopefully that resonated for you. And if it didn't resonate for you, think about some of the things that I might have said that might have touched home that you can take with you today. So that's all I ever ask from everybody, okay? So if you are appreciative of that, and hopefully that helped you today. So that was your reading today, Liv. All right. Oh, is there love in the cards? Okay. Here we go. I want to give you a choice. Do you want to know if your future is still yet to be remained? So you want to know if love is in the cards for you. Okay, I give you a bottom of the deck draw. And this card reveals to you what the answer is. Do you want that answer? And then pause, you'll be next. So if you want the answer to the question you just answered me, is there love in the cards for you? I'm going to do a bottom of the deck pull for you. This is your one card answer. Is there love in the cards for you? Liv, I know you might not know my deck very well, but this is me and my wife on our wedding day. And the thing we had to realize was the good thing that was staring us right in front of our face, that was always there supporting us, was always there being there for us, was always there, always just to be there for us, not to try to fix us, but to help us know that we could fix ourselves. The one true love of our lives was staring us right in front of our faces the entire time. We just couldn't open up our eyes long enough to go, oh wait, this person is really always there for me. It's so easy to be around them. I kind of do have small little emotions about them. I don't know where they would go. I'm unsure of all of this stuff in deep inside. The Cherish card is all about seeing that the love of your life could be right in front of your eyes, and to open up to say, yes, you do deserve the love of your life. It could be true. You just have to start to cherish that person or those things that you want in a mate. So yes, I believe love is in the cards for you. I believe true love is in the cards for you. When we talk about twin flames and soulmates and stuff like that, well, here's me and my wife on our wedding day, and before this day we had to realize that within each other. We couldn't fix one another. We had to fix ourselves. But we had to love each other for who we were, even though we were broken people at that moment. So there's your answer. I think that's a pretty definite fuck yeah. Pause. Please come to the reading room. Pause to the reading room. Pause to the reading room. I'm going to do a cleansing shuffle for you here while I wait. I see your numbers now and your things. Okay. I see your question. I'm going to wait for these cards to tell me they're ready for you. Okay. They like where this is at. So we've got 2 and 2. My question, will my ex come back together in the future? Okay, here we go. here are your 2 official shuffles there. And welcome in, Gene. Nice to see you, sweetie. 1, 2, God card. You have 1 God card too. And then the second card is 1 and the second card. So second card's on the bottom. Here we go. So you want to know is will you and your ex come back together in the future? All right. Okay. And here's the answer, plus your God card came along to tell you a separate answer on top of all of this as well. So, pause. One of the things that I'm feeling from this question is, will you and your ex come back together? As long as you can finally break free from your surface damage. That means we have to start to tell each other the honest, abridged, complete, and total communicative truth about who we are. When we're not happy, when we're feeling bad, they have to do this too. We have to take off the mask. Both of us have to stop showing what we want the other person to see and start accepting each other for how we are. If we can move past the baggage and the damage and the hurt of it all, if you can dig underneath the surface enough, there may be a chance. But what you have to see is that mask come off so that you can see the real picture of who they are. You're next, Jing. And that means that right now they could be weaving their tapestry, they could be drawing it, they could be designing it, they could be painting it as we speak. And what that looks like quite yet hasn't yet all been revealed, because as we are making the picture in life, we have yet to develop it. It's like shaking one of those little old 80s Polaroid photographs. We have to shake it until it comes in. Shaking it doesn't make it go any faster. It just has to do its chemical work inside of that little film that it does there. But when that picture is finally coming out and you can start to see that the picture matches what you just took a picture of, and you have that proof right in your palm of your hand that it just happened, you know, well, that's what we're seeing now, is the true person, the true big picture. And now it will be, do I like that person or not? Right? So as long as we can see this as a new person with a clean slate, no baggage, then I would listen to those higher powers, because they want you to be happy. Okay? Hey, Maki, nice to see you. So the guide card is all about listening to the inner feelings inside of yourself, because God has given you everything you need to wield the kind of thing that you want to happen right now in your life. You know what I'm saying? So if you want this to be a rekindle, then we have to believe in the power of that. We have to make and use what was once given to utilize a better future. We have to pour or wave our wands into that world, you know, what we want it to be like, right? So that means we have to do some work in order to get what we want. We have to listen to our higher selves and those guides that we listen to ourselves that tell us, yes, go for this. No, don't go for this. And really ask ourselves why we want to do that. And listening to it and then following through with it. I feel like this is what I need to do. First things first. Is there even a possibility? Let's find out if the ex is even open to the idea. Can I even find my ex? Is my ex already in a relationship? These are the questions we have to answer first, right? So, and if there is that opportunity, okay, my pause friend, it's about what will happen now. So why is this situation happening right now? Because you want to plant a new future. The dirt card is probably one of the most fortuitous cards for this question, because it means that as long as you can start to plant the things that will matter more than any of the past will, those physical good things you both do for one another, And it doesn't necessarily mean bumping uglies. It can just mean holding hands, smiling at someone, being present while someone's actually talking to you. That's part of those things that you can do that under. That's one physical seed you put into the ground. You have to take care of that seed, and by watering it, by letting those emotions out and showing each other why that seed is important to you, to put the positive on it. Why does this seed, and why is it important to us? You're growing this together. When this seed finally comes up out of the ground, it has to take in the rest of the world, and we have to protect it, blah, 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 blah. You do this for physical, mental, and spiritual. So as long as you can plant new seeds of growth, then this could be a possible relationship in the future. I want to caveat that by saying, be careful what you wish for. You may just get exactly what you asked for. And remind yourself of why you broke up in the first place, and if you're really ready to accept who they are and who they become now, not the past. Okay? So I think there's a possibility. I'm not going to say yes, but I think there's a possibility here. If we can do all of that. Yeah, we're going to see what the God card says right now. So here comes the God card. What is the God trying to tell you here? This is what really needs to happen in order for your dreams and wishes to come true. Basically, what they're saying is, hey, you need to start to understand what these holes are inside of you that need to be filled up with the right kind of change. That's why this is a quarters, dimes, and nickels and pennies on top of a butterfly, right? Because you choose the beautiful change. You choose what you go out there to grab. If I think I need a small amount of change, I take a small amount of change. Is this the right size for this hole? So maybe it's time to start to fill those holes inside first before you go seeking out somebody else's love. Why don't we find the love within ourselves first? And what do you need to bring within yourself, or what are you ready to change in order to get that happiness? What's holding you back? What do you want to let go of? Blah, 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 blah. Right? Everything you do for yourself will bring you closer to that dream. So they're basically saying, yes, we still need you to fix yourself. We still need you to work on yourself, because whatever's going on is they're saying, we want to see you do it too, you know? So, change. It's up to you whether you pick it up or not. All right. Good to hear. Good to hear. I thank you very much, Paz, for being a part of my community and being a part of this wonderful stream. Thank you, everybody who's come here. Thank you for your time. That's the most precious gift you can all give to me, okay, guys? No matter what you do for me extra-wise, I appreciate it. This is a free stream, but don't forget, I do appreciate a donation, a like, a follow, or any of those things once in a great blue moon, just to show your appreciation for me. But do that when you can afford to do it, and then all of that stuff. So, Jingy, Jang to the reading room, Jang to the reading room. Jang to the reading room, ding, ding, ding. Cleansing these cards off and kind of getting them ready. I'm just waiting to feel I was waiting for that, actually. What's coming for you in general? What are your numbers for today? And they may... Okay, I gotta cleanse one more time because I saw what was on the bottom of the deck, and I don't like to know what my cards are. You know? So here are your 3 official shuffles. Because now they like it here. 1, 2, 3. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 30 right there. 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the 44 cards are on the bottom now. And the 45th card is on top, and you want to know what's coming for you in general in the future. Okay, it's I like it so far. I like it so far. Okay. I was just thinking about just writing about this the other day. And Jing, what is coming for you in general in the future? I'm assuming that you want to know what's coming for you just generally in the future and stuff like that, right? Today, big number. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's like kind of a W number for you. I was like, oh, I'm proud of you for choosing some new numbers every once in a while because, hey, the same numbers, they have meaning to you, and I understand why you have them. Don't ever change what you want to do, yeah. But we're going to get into it right now. So, what is coming for us in this future? What is coming up for us? I talk about this card a lot, but I don't think everyone really understands the gravity of what this card actually means. Because people don't understand that the thing that happened underneath this willow tree just wasn't one thing. I escaped my pain and anger that day. I forgave myself that day. I found hope and inspiration through a dream. I felt connected to the earth. I felt connected to that tree. I felt connected to everything around me. I felt safer out by that willow tree than I ever felt safe in my bed at home. And when I finally awoke from that dream, and let's talk about that dream for a second because that's what this is talking to you about. The dream happened, but I had to go through that dream, decide that that dream had meaning, that I had a reason to believe in the dream. And this is why I'm talking to you about this right now, Jingy, because I don't know what you dream, but whatever you do want in your life, the dream of it all, the manifestation of what you do want in your future. The dream that we all have, a better life, a better whatever. We all have an idea of what we want our dream life to be like. That's what I'm talking about here. Not necessarily the dream, a specific dream you just had as far as in your head kind of a dream. No. Well, maybe you want you and Isaac to be more in love and be more romantic, and maybe you want to live a life where you can still do what you want to do as far as work or as far as what socialization, and you want him to be happy and you want him to be happy. I don't know to fill in the blanks here, but the point is that, Jing, what I'm trying to say is that we all have an idea of what we want our future to be like. I didn't know what I wanted when I was an 8-year-old boy. I didn't know that I wanted this future that I have right now. I had to believe that the thing that was being told to me was I could become this person. I had to believe in that so much that I made it come true. When I heard the words, "You're gonna be okay," from this willow tree, the only real words I've heard from an actual thing, the creature in this world, whatever you want to say, it was a willow tree, and I heard the willow tree say, "You're gonna be okay." Not with like a mouth or anything like that, but I could hear a physical voice being talked to me in that moment, at least. Maybe I'm nuts, maybe I'm not, whatever. But when I awoke, I believed in that dream so much I made it come true. So it's the destiny card to set and make any dream you want come true. So when you ask me what's coming for you, it's whatever you dream to want to come true can come true. As long as you believe that it will be okay, and you will do whatever it takes to remind yourself every day that you're working towards that future. You know, embracing that card, that embrace card, is all about embracing that part of you that you've been ignoring, that part of you that you are hiding from, or that part of you that you feel that you can't express to a lot of people. You've come a long way, but there's still a little bit of a, we all have that little bit of a secret spot. Even I and my wife have a secret spot that we don't know if we can share with one another, because part of us don't remember the experiences and part of us don't want to remember the experiences. You know, when it comes to abuse, we don't exactly talk about what happened during those moments because it brings up too much pain and hurt and other emotions we would rather not go through. But if we don't understand that pain and why that is important to that person, then that's what I'm talking about, believing in the dream here, because you have to embrace the whole thing of what it takes to get here. I had to go through some stuff to get to this person I am right now. So I had to embrace the person I was and who I wanted to become. So I had to embrace who I was as an 8-year-old boy. I wanted to be a superhero. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be something that could help other people. And building up that resilience is what this has been about, because we're building up that resilience now so that your armor is so thick nothing can ever touch you again. So that when you're ready to release the last and final bits of what you don't want in your life anymore, Jing, when you finally let it all go and you're ready to step into this destiny, fate, whatever you want to call it, and make it your own, and it is concrete, you release everything else and then you become it. I had to empty everything I was before I became the unknown prophet. The Thunderbolt I started out with when I was a young boy, I was named Thunderbolt, my nickname growing up as a kid. Okay? Then I was Unison. Then I was the unknown prophet. Now I'm not anything. I'm just the unknown prophet. You understand what I mean here? Good. So I'm just saying that's what's coming for you, is that it's your turn to dream. It's your turn to go for what you think you want in life. It's your turn to dream and go for it and get what you want. It took me a while to get here, Jing, but trust me, you pay attention to the signs of your own life. And I followed this, like I said, I followed a stupid dream I had when I was an 8-year-old boy. Now that was probably just some, now let's just talk about the psychology of it all. That was my subconscious trying to reach out to me to tell me what I want to do that. Yeah, so it's okay to dream for a while, you know. That's what I think the whole gist of that whole thing was. So, you know, yeah, sure, go ahead. What do you want to know? Since I got you here, what do you want to know? I just got to get rid of those cards. Ask your question and I'll give you a 1-card answer. Well, ask it already and pick a number 1 through 52. And then we got yours next, Mocking. Do you want numbers, or do you want? Okay, I can give you I'll give you the 3-carder, but I'm going to have you pick a 1 through 52 to continue your reading. Okay, I'm going to shuffle from here with the remainder of the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'm going to put these down. That's your God card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2. And after this, I am going to go to Mocking Mystic after this one, though. Will you win the lottery? Okay. Now, when it comes to games of chance, I want to warn you about this reading because it is a free will game where it takes physics and a bunch of other things to win it. I cannot guarantee that this will give you the answer you are looking for. What I will tell you will probably be what chances you have of winning. That was that job lottery or that other thing we were talking about. We're not talking about the winning money. It's that other thing we were talking about, right? Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it because, yeah. But here's the answer. And now, and we've got a God card too. First of all, I'm just going to reveal it because I saw it early. And it's about the lesson, okay, Jing? I know you're saying, what lesson? Well, the lesson of you trying and believing in yourself and believing in your path and believing in your destiny and believing in everything that's impossible can be possible. When we talk about dreams, okay, you just said, what dream? And now I'm hearing you say, I'm wondering if I will win the lottery. Well, there could be a dream you would really like to have happen, right? We want to manifest that destiny, right? So what have I done in the past that kept me from that destiny? Don't do that anymore. Let's find new ways to get to the destiny of winning the lottery. Since it is a game of chance, yeah, but here we go with the leap of faith card telling you it's time to trust in it. It's time to start to believe in it. It's time to give it to a higher power and trust that you will be the one who gets chosen. You're already a winner. See it in your head. Start to seeing that. But remind yourself that you have to do it responsibly. Do it to a point where you know you can afford to do it. And every chance you have is another chance you have to win. But remember, it is still by chance drawing here. So no matter what happens, win or lose, okay? Don't beat yourself up for buying lottery tickets, okay? Don't beat yourself up for not buying enough lottery tickets. So either don't beat yourself up for not buying too many or not enough because that's just the part of the game. So don't carry around any guilt. This is fun. This is like walking into a casino. You don't go into a casino to win money. You go into a casino to entertain yourself. If you're going in there to win money, you're going to lose and feel like horror shit. If you're going there to have a good time, maybe spend within a budget, blah, 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 then you don't have to worry about whether you've won or lost because you could have afforded to lose what you've lost, but you still got to have the enjoyment of it. With that said, though, you have the dirt card in the future. So that means that if you buy the right kind of seeds, if you buy tickets and you make sure that you see what those numbers are, either through analyzing the numbers yourself or picking numbers that you've seen up a couple of times or whatever it is, if it's not a number thingy, whatever the way it works for you is, it's about picking the right ones and saying, these are the numbers, why I'm picking the numbers. The people who win the most are the ones who have the craziest stories are, we picked numbers that were special to us, right? That's what we always hear. It's not always birthdays or something like that. It's an anniversary date sometimes. It's blah, blah, blah. Hey, let's give into that love power that I was talking to you to. Make, your ones you love step up to the plate and help you with this as well. Trust yourself. Can I about the AI one? I think you have to trust yourself here, Jing, because you got the guide card, okay? The guide card is about trusting your higher power has given you everything you need to get exactly what you want. You have to trust in that Okay, auto pick. Right. Well, auto pick is fine, but like I said, it's up to you. Maybe you do a couple auto picks and you do a couple of choosing those numbers like you choose them here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the 13 and the 10 that wins you when they're in there. Maybe it's the numbers you used in this very reading today that win you that lottery. Maybe we need to think about that. If those are appropriate numbers, why are we choosing them? Maybe you're trying to tell yourself the winning numbers here, Jing. I don't know. I don't see the winners or losers of lotteries. That's not my gift. I can see whether or not you have a better life. I can see if you're heading towards that. Well, everyone has a chance to, who buys a ticket has a chance to win. So the answer is yes, you have a chance to win if you buy a ticket. But will you actually win it? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not seeing you win the money or part of it. Maybe you win something, but it won't be exactly what you expect. You'll be like, oh, I did win something. Then it's like $4 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So be careful, okay, Jing? Because, like I said, the people card is what is the lesson trying to teach you here? Do we need to spend, hey, instead of spending that money on the lottery, why don't we put it into a savings account and let it build up over time? That way, when we really need the money, it's there for us. So rather than taking on a chance that could happen, maybe we take a chance at, building up a nest egg so that when we see a really high amount, we can invest it all. You know what I'm saying? But Jing, I'm not seeing a concrete yes on this. Honestly, if I want to be completely 100% honest, I think there's too much random chance here. And your chances are as good as anybody else's, so. When it comes to games, the chance the gods don't really get involved, okay? I'm sorry. You can pray that the Broncos win the Minnesota Vikings win the Super Bowl all you want, unless they're a good team who has the skill set to do that. You're not going to be winning the Super Bowl. You're welcome, as always, Jing. I'm going to move on to Mocking Mystic now because they've been waiting a while. Mocking Mystic to the reading room. Mocking Mystic to the reading room. Let me clear these cards off for you, and I'm going to take a tobacco puff here real quick. See, that's part of the things that I love about doing this here. I'm a retired man. I'm not doing this because I'm trying to earn a living at this. I have my benefits for that. I worked most of my life hard labored kind of job, so my body broke down faster than most people. I also have mental and other conditions that, prevent me from working right now. And it was hard to swallow that I had to retire before 50. But I did get it, you know? And, you know, I accidentally deleted one of my songs from my Suno list, and I can't get it back now because I was a moron and deleted the wrong one. Mocking Mystic to the reading room. Mocking Mystic to the reading room. You know, with love and stuff like that, that's easier for me to do when it comes to relationships, when it comes to finding out if you need to embrace a dream or if you need to let a dream go, or if I see a bunch of different timelines, so I try to search for that timeline where you win the lottery, and every time I try to see it, all I see is just a by chance winning, like everybody else. You win because the numbers were you played. You won because you played. That's the end of it. It doesn't matter whether you pick your numbers or don't pick your numbers. If you don't play, you can't win. Okay, Mocking, you now get a 3-minute timer. 3-minute timer, Alexa. Alexa, 3-minute timer.
3 minutes, starting now.
So you now have 3 minutes now to respond, Mocking, because I want to make sure everybody gets their turn here. But if you have a question or whatever it is that you may be wondering right now, please just let me know as soon as you're ready. But you now have a 3-minute timer on you. So that means you have to get your butt moving. Can't believe I did that. Fudge. Well, I know what I'm going to do for a while. See, I have things I can go do while I wait for people to show up in my room. I just go play marbles with my friend Cam for a while. And then I pay attention to chat. 1 minute and 30 seconds there. 1 minute and 30 seconds, Mocking. 1 minute 30 seconds to respond. Did you have any more questions, Jing? If they don't show up, I'm still here for you if you want it. Got 40 seconds left. They're Mocking. And Mocking Mystic, you have 10 seconds. Starting right now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Alexa, cancel timer.
There are no timers set.
Alright. Alexa, cancel. I know what I'll do. I'll put some music on. At least the music I still have left. I know where to find something. Oh, you gotta be to find Father's Cry. Ended with a Y, and I'm gonna have to re-record it. Fucking Christ. I can't believe I did that. I deleted a song I really liked, too. I guess you'll hear it on the VODs. That's the only place you'll ever hear it again. Because I didn't even save it to the fucking... Ne-ha-hey, ne-ha-hey, na-ha-hey, andi. No, cancel. No-ho-ye, 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 no-ho-da-he, ah-ho-ye, ah-no-he, ah-no-ye, ah-no-ye, ah-no-he, ah-ye-ye, ah-ha, ah-he, ah-ho, ah-he-he, ah. Don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. No ho he, no ho he, no ho he, no ho. Na ho he, ah ho he, na ho he, na ho he. And oh he the bun did the one ba he wa. Ah ba ho he ha ha he ha ha wa wa ha. Na ha he ah he. Na ha he na ho he. Na ha he ah he. Na ha he ah la 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 li. La 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 la. Father's Cry. Native American cry to Father's Sky. Flute, drums, appropriate chanting in the back, and my chant reaching towards the skies. Father's Cry. Reaching for the sky. Echoey. Okay, Crypto, give me 1 second. Be right there. Oh, so it was for you. But it wasn't something so bad. Let me pause this bitch right here, because this is going to take me a while to fucking fix. I'll fix it later. Hey, so, well, at least it wasn't anything too horrible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got the wrong person. You were right, and I was wrong. See? See, I can be wrong. It's okay. I've learned something today. Learned that I should have trusted my instincts. I don't think. See, I think I said to begin with. I don't think this is for you. I think it's the wrong person. But I don't know. I'd have to go watch the VOD to be sure. But anyway, you want your reading still for today there, sweetie? Just some tobacco today, so I've got green somewhere else, but I'm gonna wait. Okay. Say, hey, you got the wrong door. That's good. So at least you passed the message on. So 10 and 30 are your numbers for today. Let me do a cleansing card for you. Good for you. Did you have a question along with the 10 and the 30? Or what was it? Just a general reading? Yeah. Okay, they say that they're ready for you. No, you're perfectly justified for that. I know. Yeah, I'm very aware of that. Oh, well. Don't. Well, it's different here in Minnesota. So, just a general for 10 and 30, right? So they say they're ready. So 10 and 30 are still your numbers? Let's go then, right? Say, let's go if the 10 and 30 are the right numbers still. And they say they're ready for you. I know, General. I'm just making sure your numbers are still 10 and 30. I'm going to start doing it. 1, because I'm feeling that's what you want. 2, 3, 4, 5 God cards. 6, 7 God card. 8, 9 God card. 10. You have a 4. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 God card message. And now the 31st card. 1, the 30th card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Sorry, I saw you come in there, my friend Kuma. I just couldn't. I was in the middle of almost answering, and I didn't want to lose count. So 30 is where I'm at now. The 30th card is now on top, and you just want a general reading. Here we go with your general reading for today, there, Crypto. All right, here we go. Rock and roll. Crypto needs a general reading. General reading it is. So, Crypto, I'm glad to hear that things worked out best for you during that whole situation. And I will endeavor to do a better job as a reader by looking at the signs. So thank you for letting me know and giving me that honest feedback. So what I'm feeling I need to tell you today is the being card is all about you knowing who you are and knowing what you are all about and being able to own who it is you are. You've been through all of that baggage crap is done with now. You're not worried about who you think you're going to be. You know who you are. Now it's time to act like that, to be that person concretely and completely with what you say to yourself today. This is who I am, and I'm going to be proud of that. I'm going to live my life that way. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it that way. All of this stuff. The being card is all about being present in your life and 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 honoring that. Now, since this is in your past, that means that you either just got through creating a new persona or personality or life or whatever, and you want to protect that life now. So you get basically you just got done giving birth. Sorry, girls, I didn't mean to use it like that, but that was the best way I could think of it. You basically got done giving birth to your own baby self. Now we have to protect that and put it into a crib. What does that crib entail, and how does it best protect the baby, right? So we don't want to just put walls up so we can't actually hear or see the baby, but we want to be able to give the baby what it needs when it needs it, right? So we got to make sure we build nice, good safety walls around that thing we want to protect. And then all we have left to do is look for the positive in the life. Because the Bass card is all about getting back around more positively minded people who can help you see how to build good, healthy walls, who can help you see that you are a beautiful person. The Bass card is all about walking in sunshine and knowing that you have people around you who will support you and can support you whenever you want them and need them to. You have to be responsible though to search for that sun ray in that sky right along with everybody else though. And then you got the rain card is your destiny card, crypto, which means it's an emotional thing for you. So the rain card is all about letting out the right kind of emotions at the right time, right? When we look outside in the weather, the earth decides how much rain it needs. It decides whether or not the rain, it needs a lot of rain or a little rain, depending on how big it's been storing up that cloudburst for a while. You know what I'm saying? But you decide what you pour down into this world that will help yourself grow. So whatever you do give out there as far as emotional freedom and being emotionally free to share who it is you are, being emotionally free to share what it is that keeps you strong and keeps you resilient, what is it that emotionally keeps you happy, and what do you need to be around more in order to get that happy. So that's kind of what they're talking about there, crypto. And that's what's coming for you or what you need to know about. You know what I'm saying? So that's your reading through that. Then we got God cards. And let's see what they say today. As soon as I can get them up. Yep. Yeah. Well, basically, what your cards are saying here, Crypto, is that it's time to set yourself free from the old cage and not walk back into the same old bad patterns again. To set yourself free from that past completely, to walk into that choice where you can enjoy your life again. The freedom card is Larimar's door. It's all about you choosing your freedom, though, and choosing what makes you feel the most freest in this world. How you enjoy that freedom is what is the most important. We all better get used to enjoying our freedom while it lasts. We have no idea what's coming for us. We don't know what is going to happen here. But you know what? I'm going to enjoy this life as long as I can enjoy this life. And when things change, well, then there's enough of us to make sure that that change either doesn't happen or that we're ready for it when it does. You know what I'm saying? But in your life, you're making those choices And you're walking from those bad choices into new, better choices. Learning how to love those choices is what you need to understand. The card is about you turning your life around. Rainier's card is all about you breathing in the zest for life again, wanting to live for living's sake, just to be breathing the air because you have that ability to do that, just to take in this world as it comes, one step at a time, kind of a deal. And then you have the rain, the air part is all about you expressing the rain part is all about you expressing that emotions that you get from those things, right? So, and then my brother put himself in a cage, so you get two cage cards here. You get one where you put you set yourself free from your own cage, and this is the imposed cage you keep putting yourself in over and over again that keeps locking you away from moving forward. So you've got one cage you're moving from, and you're not moving back into a cage again. So you're changing your life around and you're changing the image you want to show the world. And then it's just time to celebrate your life again and try to find the happy wherever you can find it. So I don't know what that means to you, Crypto, but it means something. The Rainier card is my brother's card, and he had to turn his life around for something that he did in a physical world. But when I talk about this card for other people, it's always about that. Yeah, you are free. Today's parole day, and today when he got out of that day when he got out of where he was at, he made himself a promise. I will never go back or put myself into a situation where I will ever go in through that ever again. In order to do that, I have to change myself. He went to counseling. He went to a special program. He was getting back on his feet. He had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity at this special place, but he made his own choices in life in deciding what to use and not utilize there. But he's living the life he wants to live now. I don't get to talk to him where he's at because the rules are just too strict for us to talk right now. But I just want him to go live his life and be happy anyway. So that's not much else I can do. So Crypto, that is your reading for today. For right now, Kuma, you are next in line. Kuma, you are next in line. Let me cleanse these cards off for Kuma. Kuma to the reading room. Kuma to the reading room. You're welcome, Crypto. I know you're a good person. From what it looks like, it's just you have to start to look at your life being more positive, and it's just like you have to start to believe in yourself and believe in your path, that you can change it to be whatever you want it to be. And that's the readings I keep getting for you is that you can change it, but you don't, for some reason, you don't think you have the ability to do it. Well, I'm telling you, from what my psychic intuition is saying, is you have more than the ability to do it. You're just not ready to do it yet. I don't know if that helps at all or not, but I always get that sense of energy from you. Like you're running out of time or something. And I think you have a long life ahead of you. Yeah, I know. I mean, there's so much craziness going on right now. I mean, you're in California. I don't know what it's like for you there, but a lot of us are just in disbelief of everything that's going on this year. Just all of it at the same time. It's just so weird. And Well, crypto, is it something you want or not? You want to know if you should accept that offer or not? Okay, Kuma, I see you there. Sorry, I thought that was your question, not crypto. Sorry about that. Welcome back in. Please give me your numbers for that question. And I'm going to start to shuffle the cards and cleanse them off for you now that you're here. So let's find out what the cards have to say for you. Well, if they've got all the right information, it shouldn't. All right, here are your 4 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no God cards for you. 1, 2, and you want to know if you should take this second offer, right? All right. So, Kuma, let's talk about this for a second, okay? Because it's something I really want us to understand what we're asking here. So you want to know if you should accept the second job offer. First of all, you've been looking into the unknown for a long, long time, wondering when something's going to come, when your opportunity is going to come, when things are going to change, right? You know that this is an opportunity. It's up to you whether or not you take this opportunity or not. But this is your chance to turn your life around if you want to. It's to get you more income. It's to bring yourself better up to date with things, to feel less pressure. Yeah, you're probably going to be tired working 2 jobs and stuff like that. But you can look at it as the opportunity of you embracing the dream or running away from the dream. What mirror do you want to face today? If you're looking at the mirror and you're seeing blackness behind you, then the light is right in front of you. You just got to move the mirror. If you're looking at the light and you want to stop it to being so bright, you have to turn your mirror around. It's all about perspective, Kuma. So does this job bring you joy? Is it going to bring you the positivity you need, the change that you need, the way to manifest that change? Then I think it's a good idea to take the second job. If it doesn't work out, you can always say, this isn't working out. Here is my notice. I'm going to leave and quit the second job. That's, maybe extra, okay? But is this going to get you back around a community feeling like the workplace, the second job? Well, okay, I wasn't sure. So, anyway, when I'm talking about, oh, okay, okay, so, yeah, so, okay, I understand better now. But, basically, so this is, so job 1, the people who are involved in job 1 may be involved in job 2 as well. Kuma? Okay, so if you're working on group number 1 stays in the same group, they accept the job offer together. It's a job offer you do together, or is it something you do separately? Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering, okay? But whatever it is. Okay, so government, right? Government is a circle. It's a circle of support. It's a circle of already pre-established rules and regulations. All you got to do is do your job and follow the rules, right? If it's part of the government, you got to make sure you do everything right. So it's a circle of trust. It's a circle of friends. That's why I'm asking about this, about it being a part of a group. The second job, if it's a part of a group, yes, I believe you should take this opportunity to take the second opportunity, because it could light the fire you want to light right now. Do you want to help increase your life? Then maybe you need this extra to help you get there. It's a determination kind of a deal. You know what I'm saying? The receiving card is all about opening up the right gifts. So, yeah, take the job. Accept this gift that's being given to you. Know that you're going to still have to work for a lot of what you want here, but what you gain out of it every time you do something. That's what I'm saying. And the the receiving card is all about opening up the right kinds of gifts at the right time too. So, is this the right time to open up this gift? I think it is the right time to open up this gift. Now, what's inside there, I'm not sure. We don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet because we have to go experience life. Now, that's where we get this exist card coming out, the destiny. Why you're going through everything right now there, Kuma? It's because this second offer, right? You're trying to decide what you want, what's the most important thing to you. You have to start to really pull it all together and say, who do I want to be in the future? Who do I want to represent in the future? Does job number 2 represent me? You know what I'm saying? I think, you've made up your mind. You're just waiting for the opportunity to do more than just exist as an idea. So this is what this card means. It's more than just existing as an idea. Right now, it's just an idea in your head. Until you say, yes, I want to do it, it doesn't become a being. You know what I'm saying? No God cards. But Kuma, when I'm searching my intuition for this stuff, for the job offer, it feels like that could lead to more opportunity for you. I keep seeing it being a benefit rather than a hindrance to you. So that's what I'm seeing in my head. I'm seeing when I see taking this job and not taking this job. When you take this job, things work out better for you. When you don't take this job, it's not like you don't get there. It just takes you longer. You know what I'm saying? So if you want the shortcut, take the job. If you want the lesson where you will sink into your butt, don't take the second job. That's all I got to say. I missed my friend's stream last night. I was so tired. I couldn't stay up long enough to go watch him, and I fell asleep. I had it all ready to rock and roll, and I fell asleep during it. I was like, no, I really wanted to be there for him. So, Michael, that's why I wasn't there yesterday. As you're seeing this, I just was too toasty, and in pain, and I fell asleep. I don't know if I like that one, but they don't do anything for me. Oh, fucking Christ.
I dream of a lonely sky. I must learn
Okay, Crypto, give me a second.
try because my wings soar up, lifting me so high.
I'm just taking a cigarette break real quick, and then I'll do your reading.
Wind and rain, through the stormy change, I began my dance with the wind, and it was uplifting. And then a storm
Yeah.
came, and my will began.
I was working, I accidentally deleted my Native American one, so I've got to try to recreate it now. I'm like, no! Because I called one Father's Cry and one's Learn to Fly, and I took the Y as the wrong, I deleted the wrong song. Because I was working on this one right here, called Learn to Fly.
The stars I will learn to fly. Will learn to fly.
If it doesn't bother you, I'll just keep it going for you.
Dance again. The journey has not come to an end.
See, freedom has been a big, big part of my life. I was trapped by a lot of different things, a lot of different people in my life, and a lot of different people told me that I was only going to be one certain thing. And despite all of them telling me what I was, I just decided to give my gift. I used to be in choir when I was a young boy. I was in choir up to the age of junior high, up to about 10th grade. And then I sang about one more year in junior high. And then my singing career basically went to whenever I felt like singing, which was pretty much every time I got a chance. So, and then, so I'm trying to figure out which one I like better and stuff like that. So, okay, I'm sorry about that, Kumi. You'll have to go check the VOD for what else I said, but I apologize for that. I didn't know your internet went out. So I'm going to go back to 10 and 25. And you want to know about the cousin thingy? Let me get a cleansing card and make sure that they're ready to rock and roll. Alright, I'm gonna go back to this is a melody I've heard when I was 8 years old, and there aren't any words to it, but I've always thought about turning it into a piece of music, and this comes pretty close to what I heard in my head. So, but you hear my voice a little bit to begin with. Alright, here we go with your 10 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, too many cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, almost. Sorry, I have to fix this. That was 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, God card. And 10. Alright, and the 25th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 25th card is and we want to know about this cousin Leah. Why they aren't calling you, right? So, Crypto, why is your own cousin not called you, right? That's what I want to know, what you want to know today? I got it right. We're good to go. All right. Well, according to the cards here, what I'm seeing here is that she's on a journey of her own, and as much as you want to be a part of her journey, you're just not a part of it right now. And unfortunately, you're not in her everyday thinking, because she's got way too many other things she's trying to figure out within her own life. She's searching for that part of her journey where she finds what she's looking for on the journey. She's not really trying to find a prize here. She's trying to enjoy it and walk away from her past to embrace a new future. That's what the finding card is all about when it's in this position here. It's like, you know, it's all about, you know, opening new doors and opening things up. Well, that might be it too, you know. But that's not something that you can control, Crypto. You know, but what you Right. So there we go there. Now you want to know why she's not calling you, because maybe she's building something right now. A life, or repurposing herself after such a after such damage that was being done. After her life kind of coming together. It's about picking the right ingredients to make the new soup of life. We've talked about this before, where she wants to create the soup of herself without her being an ingredient that someone says, this is what I want you to be. Now she's making up who she wants to be. And that causes her not to think of anybody else but herself at this moment. And she's trying to make a plan to get to her goals and dreams. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to come up with an idea. First, she knew she had to start walking on a journey. She knew she couldn't find what she was looking for in the past. She had to start looking for it somewhere in the future. She's now putting everything together, deciding what she wants to take the good or bad out of her life and put good back into it to replace it, so that she likes the flavor of her life and likes how her life tastes. It makes her feel warm, yummy, and good inside. Then we got the easy path, which means making a plan for that. Making a plan to get to that place that she said she wanted to get to. Knowing that there is a path to follow, what steps do I need to take on that path to get to my goals and dreams? Not trying to put it any more mildly, but she's just not missing anything. She's creating the piece she needs right now. And that's it. That's all there is to it. It's just as simple as that. Her mind is on recreation of self right now. And when you're doing that, everybody else has to go away. You know?
I dance in the ether, I dance in the song, into the right woods I know.
But your God card came to say that, yeah, it does involve communication. So there might be communication issues that she has no control over. There just might be a bad area or bad cell service, or maybe there's just, something going on in her local area where preventing her from communicating with you at this moment. Because this communication card is like, well, then maybe you need to open up, write her a letter. If that doesn't work, try giving her a call on the phone. If that doesn't work, try writing her an email, a bat signal, whatever it takes, but get her attention and to let her know some way, somehow, you're trying to get a hold of her. Maybe she doesn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, open up those lines of communication here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the gods are coming to say is, hey, start communicating. Maybe we can finally figure out. You have to be the one who reaches out, though. And if you've been reaching out and she's not responding, then you've got your answer. I mean, most people are too involved with their own lives to care about other people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Once in a while, they come in and they give us that, stray, that stray guidance we need. But sometimes they're just in and out of our lives for very small, non-specific reasons. Oh, I am tired. Oh, no, I'm gonna go. I know where we're gonna go today. We're gonna go to Tarot Mama. I'm gonna get out of here for today. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Here's some music on the way out.
Open the door, in the dance of life I find my name. In the song of stars I stake my claim. Whispers came upon the tree as the moon rose to to the sky. Sun came up behind.
You too, Crypto. Have a great day, okay?
Divine on the wind so bold as the rain washed me clean. Now I feel free. The earth grounded me to bed as the spirit took now hold. I dance in the ether, I dance in the song.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys. See you later.
I know where I belong. Open up the door to me. Open up the door. Show me how to be. I open up the door and I finally see stars align above my head, guiding me through the night. With every step I feel the pull, the magic of the light. In the shadows I find strength. In the silence I find peace. The universe within my grasp, my soul's sweet release.